Hi, this is a short training video to show you our Willmaker Direct software. Now this software is aimed at very basic wills, and we're just going to show you how easy it is to use. Now what you can see in front of you is our home screen. Now this will list any sort of unfinished wills here. So we see John Smith. Now here's a will that I've started but not actually finished. So now we're going to add a new will. By clicking the button at the top, you can see that it's brought all the forms here. Now as you can see, the software is relatively simple to use. It's just tab formula. You work your way down and fill in all the fields as required. So back to the forms, you simply work your way down the fields, entering the information which is required. Some fields aren't required, such as the email field, but this will impact you when it comes to the summary page, but again, this will be discussed in a further video. Details such as addresses of the client are required, and so will stop you being allowed to finalise the will or send a summary. You will know whether you have missed any information at the end. Again, this will be on the summary section, and so as you can see, we just click the information, add in the details. It's a relatively straightforward practice, and you'll notice at the bottom there's an advisor email option, and this will again be covered at the end because there'll be an option to actually email the will to yourself so that you can print it off and then send it to the client. We'll move to the appointments next, and as I said before, the software is in tab formats, which means you can click any of these to go to whichever tab you want. But obviously you're working your way to the bottom of the page, and so the next button might be a better choice to use. This page deals with appointments, namely executors and guardians. You simply click the relevant buttons to add the relevant people, be it a guardian, an executor, or even a professional executor. As you may know, an executor is one who will administer your will when you pass away, and a guardian is someone who will care for your children following your death. Generally, guardianship will usually pass to the surviving parent in the first instance. You will notice the professional executor button. There is an option to hard code the details of a professional executor here, and you have a choice to opt to have countrywide as the available professional. There are many advantages of doing so, including a 50% discount on all costs quoted, including commission when we eventually complete the probate on the case. Just inquire for more details on the probate side of things. So next we're going to go to the legacies page. As you will see, it's simple. There's two types, either a specific legacy or a monetary legacy. The software will also give you examples, for instance golf clubs as a specific gift, and in terms of money, an example of the sort of thing we're looking for in terms of leaving money to any people. So now we're on the main distribution page. This screen obviously deals with who will receive your estate after you pass away. If you added a partner in the client section, the first option as to whether the estate will pass to them is shown above. If you just want to leave a class gift to my children, which allows for further family to be born, then ticking my children is all that is required here. For all other forms of distributions, clicking named people and manually adding their names is all that you need to do. There is also an option at the bottom of the screen to add reserved beneficiaries should you require them. And so finally, moving on to the request page. This is another self-explanatory page, but we'd recommend that you don't ask too many questions with regards to funeral wishes, as there is a good chance that the will may not be read until after the funeral, and so making the family aware of wishes before death is the best advice you should give your client, leading us to say that there are options to add wishes should the client wish to. Okay, so we've now finished all the inputting on the case, and as you can see, it's only taken around 4 minutes, and that's even with some time to explain certain areas of the software. Please tune in for our next video, which will discuss what we do next. Thank you for watching.